Hi friends, in my previous video I explained in detail how one of my YouTube videos went viral with over 1 million views, and shockingly I made absolutely no money off it because YouTube immediately demonetized it due to the copyright claim on the music and quote-unquote adult content. It was a burlesque dance. It took me a while to figure out how to re-monetize it, so if you want to see the process step by step, please watch this video till the end. Since I have already optimized my video, I changed the title, the thumbnail, and made edits in the YouTube editor. Just for the demonstration purposes of this video, I uploaded it again as unlisted in its original state to show you exactly what I did. Remember, we had two problems to solve here. Number one is copyright claim on the music, and number two, inappropriate content. Once you upload a video that gets a copyright claim, you will receive an email like this explaining to you what that means. So the ads still might be running on your video, but profit from the ads will not go to you, it will go to the organization who owns the rights to the music. So sad. In my case, to solve the copyright problem, first thing I did, I just got rid of the music altogether. Alright, so as you can see here, my video immediately got ineligible for monetization because of the copyright claim. What you need to do is go to the monetization section in this video. We're gonna see this message here. Your video is ineligible for monetization due to a copyright claim, review details, or submit a dispute. In our case, I'm not gonna dispute it. I know I just need to get rid of this song. We're gonna click see details. Here we see that my channel is not affected, visibility is unlisted, monetization ineligible, monetized in some territories. It is basically taking the whole length of the video, and here the guy's getting all the money, and this is the name of the song that they detected. When we click on select action, we have three options: replace song, mute song, or dispute. I'm not going to dispute. I could replace song, but just in order to make it quicker and to show it to you step by step, I'm gonna choose to mute song for the moment. And even here it gives you two options: mute all sound when the song plays, or mute song only, which is a better version. I think it's amazing. It means that if you used a copyright music as a background song and, for example, you talked over it, by clicking this option you can only remove music from your video but have your talking still be there, which I think is amazing. I don't know how well it works. I haven't tested it. Thank God I didn't need to, but I would definitely choose this option if I had to. In my case, we're just muting all sound when the song plays. It's gonna take a few minutes and I'll be back soon. Alright, here we are. We can see immediately after the song got removed, my monetization status changed from ineligible to limited. And that might not happen to you. It's happening here because I have so-called adult content in my video. It is a burlesque dance, and YouTube blocks the monetization of such videos, sadly, because women bodies are policed. We can see here that you have an option to request manual review for monetization. Right now it doesn't make sense for us to do that because I know where the problem is and we haven't fixed it yet. So now we get to be a little bit creative, and we're gonna go to the YouTube editor and actually edit the video. We're gonna cut the parts we don't need or blur the parts we don't want anyone to see, and at the end we're gonna add new music. Very important, please remember that. After you add the song, you cannot cut the video. After you cut the video or trim the video, you cannot add blur. And after you blur, you cannot cut it. I learned this lesson the hard way. Sadly, YouTube doesn't give you a warning until it's too late. So make sure to follow this order. You need first to either cut, trim, or blur the video. You cannot have both. You have to stick to one, either trim or blur. And second, at the end, you add the music. Do not add the music first. Do not try trim and blur together. You will regret it and just lose a lot of time. You'll have to revert to the original, which takes quite some time, and then you'll have to start the process over. Don't repeat my mistake. Trim or blur, then music. Right now we no longer have the copyright claim, so the only issue we still need to resolve is the adult content or inappropriate content. So now I'll show you how to use the blur tool. It gives you here several options. You can choose between rectangle or oval, and also track object or fixed blur position. I like to choose track object, and I used oval here. You have to place it on top of the object you are trying to blur. The system itself will figure out if the object moves. The blur is going to follow the object. We can also tell YouTube how how long we want this to happen. I only chose for about 5 seconds, so it doesn't take too long. Alright, and here we can see the blur appeared, and even with me moving around a little bit, it is moving together with me, so it works great. I'm very happy with it. This is great. And here's to prove my previous point. I'm showing that sadly you cannot trim the video that was blurred previously. So for the demonstration purposes of this particular video, I will have to revert this one to original to show you how to use the trimming tool. To revert the video to original, you need to click on the 3 dots here and choose revert to original. It's going to take a few minutes. I'll see you soon. Alright, the unfortunate part about reverting your video to the original is that you get the copyright claim again. So I just received 2 copyright claims on the same video, which is not good for my channel probably. So please like this video and leave me a comment to make it worth it. I'm really risking my channel here for you. So now again, I will behind the scenes go through the process of removing the song in order to be able to edit the video further. Alright, and now we're back to square one. I removed any blurring that we did, and now as you can see, the trim button is blue and clickable again. Now I'll show you how to trim a video. I know that at this point, at around 3 minutes, when I open my umbrella and I dance with it, soon after that I remove my bodysuit, and this is where YouTube freaks out and demonetizes my video. So I'm just going to remove everything that goes after 3 minutes point, so those last 50 seconds of the video. In order to do that, you need to click trim button and then split at the bottom, and then you just drag and gray out the area you do not want in your video. I'm also gonna do the same in the beginning just to show you how it works. Again, I'm gonna mark my video there, click split and gray out the area I don't want. I'll also show you just for demonstration purposes how that works in the middle of the video. Exactly the same way, you click on the spot, then choose split and drag the gray area for as long as you want. I like the new update on YouTube. It actually won't save you your changes until you preview them, which I think is a very good practice. So let's click preview and see how it looks. Great, so we can see it starts exactly where we wanted it to start, and then in the middle it's gonna skip a couple of seconds. Great, it went pretty much unnoticed, and at the end it's gonna end exactly where we want it to end. Perfect, I'm very happy with it, so I'm gonna click save and wait a few minutes, and I'll see you soon.
Alright, we're back, and now we can see that it became much shorter. The video used to be 350 and now it is 245. I'm very happy with it, and technically right now we could already send the claim to YouTube asking them to monetize our video, and they would, but I personally prefer to have it fully finished before I do that, and that means adding music to it because we don't want our video to be completely silent. To add the track to it, you're gonna hover here and click the plus sign. To be completely honest with you, my original thinking was to add a voiceover to this video to tell people about burlesque, what that is, the inspiration behind this act, my costume, and the history of the dance. Sadly, I was disappointed to find out that you cannot upload any track, even if that is the voiceover with you talking. You only can upload the music from YouTube audio library. You cannot even upload the sounds from audio library. It has to be the music or the tracks. So what I recommend is clicking here and opening YouTube audio library in a new tab and choosing the tracks you like beforehand. You can filter. I like to filter by genre, jazz, duration, so that my song is shorter than 3 minutes. And I did go ahead and listen through most of this. Then you can also filter them by mood, and at the end I chose several songs that I liked and I put a star here, for example Lazy Walk. So now when I go to start, I have several songs that I like. I go back to the video editor, click here, only show me the starred songs. I would try several and see how they feel together with the video. I'm gonna click add here. If I Had a Chicken, I also really like the name of it, and I can see how it feels. I really like how this song feels with the music, so I'm gonna go ahead with it. Of course, in my actual live video that I will link in the end, I made sure that music is exactly the same length as the video, and it works perfectly. It actually looks like it totally was supposed to be that way. I'm very happy with the way it came out. Here for demonstration purposes, I am happy enough with this, so I'm just going to click save. And now we don't have to wait until this is done. This will only take about 5 minutes. We're gonna go and submit a request for review. Oh, look, monetization is on. And look at that, this is hilarious. Because in my actual video, I actually needed to submit review for monetization. So yeah, right now your video is automatically monetized and ready to publish. Congrats, and I hope that saves you some money.
However, if your video is still not monetized at this point, you can always submit a request for a manual review, which is exactly what I did. Go to the monetization section of your video and you will have a button there to submit for review. So I clicked it and it gives you a short form to fill out your name, your comments, and the link to the video. In my comments, I wrote, please reconsider this video for monetization. I made sure to remove all the music that caused the copyright claim, all the content that isn't aligned with YouTube guidelines, and I also said that right now this is a video of a famous 1920s dance, Charleston and cane dance. I removed all the burlesque parts of it, so I believe that it should be fully monetized at the moment. And to my surprise, I got a response very quickly, within 24 hours to my email. It looked like this. They were very nice. They said they received my request and they're working on it and they will let me know if they have any updates. Honestly, I totally expected this to take about a week, but I went on my YouTube channel right after I received this email and I already had a green monetization sign and the ads were running on my video, so I was super happy. Now I made my first 4 cents. Then I did some math and calculated how much money exactly did I lose by not doing this earlier. Fully my mistake. I hope you don't do the same.
So this video has a pretty low CPM, 539, and RPM is only 66 cents. At the moment, I think it's gonna grow after I get more monetized playbacks, because everything that was played until now was not monetized, hence the low RPM. Actually, 539 CPM is not bad at all for a video that is strictly just dance video, no commentary. And as you can see, I already have estimated revenue of 4 cents thanks to the last few days. I received around 62 views in the last few days, and that is what generated me 4 cents. If I wanna really hurt myself and go back a little bit and see how many views I got since I uploaded this video, I know it is 1,071,000. A million is 1,000 thousands, right? So we can calculate how much money I would have received for a million views if all of them were monetized. Let's take our CPM, 539, and because 539 is the price for 1,000 and we need the price for a million, we are going to multiply this by 1,000 and it is $5,390. Oh my god, that is heartbreaking. $5,390 that I didn't receive.
Okay, well, let's be more realistic and now count since my channel got monetized. 924 views. So that's almost 1,000. Realistically, I only lost about $5. Damn it. I wish my channel was monetized prior to the video going viral. That's why I always tell, no matter if you have any plans for a YouTube channel or not, even if you don't take it seriously at all, still get it monetized. You never know when $5,000 is gonna fall down on you. So good luck.